Yes.
Yo.
Yo!
Wait, I don't know if I hear you. Oh yeah, I do. Alright.
Hello everybody. Do we hear everything clear? Simon, me?
I hope so, bruh. I don't hear music, bro.
Yeah, the music stopped. Wait.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Facecam. We're not streaming with Facecam. Yeah, okay, the music started again. Okay. Welcome, guys. We're here today to talk about the 1.1 update. Simon and me put a lot of effort in this update. We also, for people who can't view the total video or can't view it all, we also have a huge patch note that we can send to everybody. But now we're just gonna show what we made, and we will switch a bit between me and Simon, who will explain all the things. So first, we're gonna talk a bit about enchanting. We changed some things. First of all, a lot of people wanted to change between air step. So I'm gonna show you right now what we did. When you use air step now, you will have a cooldown of 30 seconds and it will take durability. The more unbreaking you have, the less durability it will take. So unbreaking is key, and then the cooldown is just 30 seconds to make sure people don't spam it. We also updated Thunderbrand. If I give Simon a sword with Thunderbrands, nations, enchanting, enchant, Thunderbrands. Just spam me with it. Spam me with it.
You're in survival.
Yeah, I know, but it still works. Doesn't it? What the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna tell it. When somebody is struck with Thunderbrand, they get slowness for 30 seconds. To make it a bit better. It's fine, it's fine. Then Soul Splitter, we made the damage it does, we made it more. For every level, you deal more damage. And then we have some new enchantments. We have Auto Smelt enchantment, the Vein Miner enchantment. Those are pretty standard and they are very clear. Then we have Disarm for a fishing rod. If you use Disarm on a player, you have a 10% chance the player that you use it on will drop their main thing they hold in their hand. And then we also have a Grapple, and that is also for a fishing rod, and it works kind of like a grappling hook. And then we have another enchantment, Critical Strike, and those that's an enchantment that converts normal hits to critical hits and has a 50% chance to do that. Okay. We also made sure that all the enchantments that are for PvP now also work on axes and bows. So Ice Pact works on bows, Wither Respect works on bows. So bows are a lot better now, and axes are also a lot better. It's just what you choose. So if you want to choose a sword or an axe or a bow, it's up to you. And then we fixed the bug where air step negated fall damage on dripstone. Then brewing, we have a little bit less. First of all, we fixed that splash potions can now be crafted. We also fixed the issue where magical potions were ticking way too fast. And then we removed the Auto Smelt magical potion and the Vein Miner magical potion because we turned those in enchants. That's it. And then achievements. If we do slash achievements, every achievement now has levels 11 through 15, except for Butcher. All the other ones have level 15 now. So people can get more achievements now because a lot of people had some of them already on level 10. So that's no issue anymore. And then something new, quests. Every nation has an NPC at the place they decided. We're now at Kaltar, and if you click on this NPC, you have 3 new things that we're gonna show right now. First of all, quests. So if you click on this, you can see all the quests you have and how long you still have them and what you need to do to complete them. For an example, this is mine 200 diamond ore, kill hostile mobs, shear sheeps, break deep slates, catch 40 treasure items for fishing, place blocks, breed animals, whatever. You have 3 dailies, those refresh every 24 hours at 6 AM CET. And then you have 2 weeklies, those reset every week on a Monday 6 AM CET. And then you have 2 challengers, those are a bit special. If you see below the lore, you see click to activate this challenger quest. All the other ones are already activated without me clicking on them. But if I click on this one, I will activate it. And if I don't complete it in the time that is left, you will lose the rewards instead of getting them. So for instance, if I have 250 SLM, I will lose the 140 SLM I would have gained if I completed the quest. So those are a bit for people who want a lot of currency and like a challenge. That's pretty much the quests, and they will refresh every 24 hours, 7 days, or 2 days. That's pretty much the quests. I'm gonna look at the chat now, because I've not really looked at the chat. 14 hours for 200 diamonds. Yeah, I saw that too. I think that's still an issue. Quests are so bad, bro. Make it easier to do. Yeah. The diamond one is a bit hard, but the other ones are pretty valid.
No, but the thing is, normally you have 24 hours, but it's just because we're now 3 PM CET. Yeah. That's the reason why it's only 14 hours.
True. Okay, then the next thing. We have bounties. That's also with the NPC of every nation. So if we click again on the NPC, then we have bounties. How this works. If we click on bounties, you can see the bounties that are active. You see Sim YouTube, and if you kill them, you get a reward of 25 GLW. Those are active, and they will remain active until the person is killed. You can also just add a bounty. If I click on this, you can see all the online players. For instance, for now it's only Seaman. So if I click on Seaman, I can choose whatever currency I want. Seaman will talk more about the currencies in a moment. But for instance, I want SLM. I want to give SLM, so I click on SLM, and then I can put a reward I want to put. So for instance, I want SLM of 10, and when I click on confirm, you see that the fee is the fee is always 10, but for like higher prices, like if you do a bounty reward of 500, it will be 50% of the rewards. So people don't spam bounties without a reason. If I click on this, then it says bounty placed on Seaman Y2 YT for 10 SLM with a fee of 10. And if I click on the view bounties, he already had 25 GLW, but now also a reward of 10 SLM. Can I kill you?
Yeah, sure.
And then you see you claimed bounties for killing Seaman Y2, 10 SLM, 25 GLW. And if you open your wallet, then you can see that I received the funds. And also the combat timer also works now. Simon will be back in a moment. And the bounty is also gone of the active bounties. Imagine, can we add bounties on my grid? Okay. The next thing we added is the auction house. This works like a normal auction house, but a bit different. If we view, you can see the browse listings, so whatever items are in the auction house. You can create a listing and you can view your expired items. If you click on browse listings, of course, it's still empty because nobody put anything on it. But if we create a listing, it will say, hold the item you want to list in your main hand. So, for instance, I have a stack of golden apples and I want to create a listing for it. Then I create a listing with the item in my main hand. And then it will ask, what currency do you want to get paid? So, I'm an orc, so I want SLM. And then you can put the price the same way like the bounties. So I want for a stack of golden apples, I want 50 SLM. Yes. And then you have to choose the days. You can put your auction item for a max of 7 days in the auction list. And per day you will get a 25 fee. So I only want it for 1 day, so I'm just going to put confirm. So it says listing created 50 SLM for 1 day. So if I look at browse listings now, you can see golden apple 64 and I sell it for a price of 50 SLM and it expires in 24 hours. If I'm like, yeah, wait. If I'm like, oh fuck, I want it back, I can click on it and I can take it back, but I will lose, of course, the daily fee, so the 25 that I paid for the day, I will lose that, but I can still take it back. If I don't, I just click on cancel and Simon can buy it.
Yes. Those listings. Confirm.
Okay, and then you get the message, your auction sold, and I get 50 SLM, so if I do wallet, I got 50 SLM. And Simon got the golden apples. And if I look at the auction house again, it's gone. And this works like if it's not sold in the hours that it was on the listing, I can click on here. Of course now I can't, but I can click on here and I can reclaim my thing that expired. Do I get my own fee? So do different nations have their own currency? Yeah, well, Simon is going to talk about that in a moment. Okay, I'm going to continue. So now it is Simon's turn to talk about the stuff. But we should go to the pirate exchange.
Oh yeah, let me be there.
Yes.
So, welcome to the Pirate Exchange. As you can see, there is another NPC, and this NPC is not like the previous one. It is another one. Like everyone know, there was a big issue with gold. A lot of people had a lot of gold, so the economy was a bit bugged and was a bit broken. So we tried to fix that, and how we fixed that was an idea of, I don't remember. Oh, I think Shatter.
Yeah, Shatter.
Yeah, Shatter. Shatter had the idea to implement race currencies, and that's what we've done. So if you open the wallet with /wallet, you'll see the different currencies. So you see, of course, the rubies, the old nations gold, and the different race currencies. So we have the slimy orbs for the orcs, void orbs for the Zorians, glowing orbs for the elves, diamond orbs for the humans, and the magma orbs for the dwarves. Now, is your old nation's gold, is it gone? No, it's not, because you can convert it. So how do you do it? It's just by opening the NPC at the Pirate Exchange. I don't know if Orals, are you following me?
Yeah, I'm following what you're saying.
Then you're clicking on the currency converter, and then you'll see a menu with all the different currencies. Now, there's one thing you have to know, and that is that gold currency will be removed in 14 days from now. So in 14 days, the gold currency will be removed completely. But you can transfer your old nation's gold to other currencies, to your other race currency, just by pressing on the gold ingot and then clicking on the race currency that you want. So, for example, the slimy orbs, then you can convert it in multiple. You have multiple choices to convert it. The only thing you have to know is it has not the same value because your old nation's gold will get divided by 20. So that's the exchange rate at this moment. So 20 gold is one race currency at this moment. So that's our way to fix the economy for that. So that's what you can do with the currency converter. You can also convert other currencies, but we'll explain that later with the bank services. Okay, so Orals, maybe you can show some converts.
Yeah, so for instance, if I click on the slimy, this is the one I want to convert, and I want it to be converted to the diamond orbs. I can click on that, and you see pay 50 slimy orbs to receive 50 diamond orbs. And then you can see I got 50 diamond orbs, and my 50 slimy orbs are gone. So you can convert, like this one will be removed in 2 weeks, so make sure to convert it in whatever you want. These ones will be available forever.
Yes. So that for the currency converters. Now there's wait, I'm gonna think what I'm going to do first. Yeah, maybe first the bank services. From now on, it is possible to withdraw your money. So what you can do is just use the bank services and withdraw, for example, the slimy orbs. So if I withdraw one slimy orb, I'll get it in my inventory. And it's a custom item, or it is a slime. It is a slime ball. I don't know how to. What's the name of it?
Slime ball.
Slime ball, yeah. But it has a custom name, custom lore, and it is the only thing that you can deposit again. So you can't just use normal slime balls to get extra money, but there is a security measure to fix that. So
also maybe important to say that people shouldn't put them in anvils or whatever, so it doesn't bug, because this is your money. If you change the name of it, that's your problem. It probably won't work again. So
it won't
work again. So we're not gonna mess with that stuff. If you change the name of it yourself, that's your problem. Your money is gone.
Yep. So you can withdraw them, you can deposit them. The only thing you have to know is you can only withdraw your own currency, but you can deposit all currencies. So for example, if you're trading with a dwarf and you'll get the magma orbs, you can deposit them on your bank account. They'll come in your wallet, and then you can convert them here at the left menu. At the currency converter menu. So in that way, we hope to stimulate a bit the trading between nations, because there were moments where just everyone worked for itself, and that's what we want to change. So that. Then there are the mint values, and this is a bit difficult. It's not that difficult, but you have to know that it's just like in real life. You can compare it with Bitcoin. Orals made a nice thing of that. So the new currencies can be compared to crypto. So currencies can rise and fall based on how the nation in question is doing. So what does that mean? Is very simple. If, for example, you won a war, it is possible that your mint value rises. So, but if, for example, if we lost the war, your mint value can drop, and that's a bit nice. It's a bit risk. It's like a bit of a stock market
Yep.
or a crypto thing. So mint values can rise, can go down. So in that way, it's more interesting to trade again, because it will be very interesting to see. To maybe you can explain it better, or else. Because I'm a bit stuck.
What do you mean?
I have to drink a bit.
Okay, so like Simon said, it kind of works like crypto. So you can see now the daily change of slime orbs, they went down with 0.97%. But for instance, the dwarf currency got up with 0.75%. So you also see the exchange rates. So for instance, now you can trade a magma orb for 1.02 SLM, so the slimy orb, because those are worth more than the slimy orbs. If you click on one of them, you can also view history of the values of the past 7 days. So for instance, yesterday it was the base value of 1.0, because of course yesterday we started it, and then today the base value changed to 0.9903 because of the daily change percentage of 0.97. For instance, if you go to one that went up, it shows a green pane, and the base value went up, so 1.0079. It will be a green pane when it goes up, and it will be a red pane when it goes down. So for instance, when the slimy orbs are at a low value, it may be good to invest a lot in those, because those will probably rise again when they win a war, or they build a huge town hall, or they have a lot of people suddenly. The value will go up, and that's a smart thing to do, because you kind of just make money without basically doing anything. You just have to be a bit aware of the situation of your kingdom, the situation of other kingdoms, that kind of stuff. Also important to say, if you go to Gold Top right now, you see that Sai has 700k gold, so that means she can buy how much? Wait, she can buy like 700 times 50, so that's a lot. It's like 35k. So she can buy a lot of the void thing, or whatever she wants to buy. She can buy whatever, but she can buy a lot of those. So when a lot of those are in like the mint value, it might rise or fall again. So it all depends on how much money there is, on what your nation is doing, on the situation of everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will just change randomly. If there isn't much happening, but me, Simon, and I will change it depending on how your nation is doing. So that's also a cool thing.
So there is an algorithm to change the values, but we can also influence the algorithm a bit.
Yeah.
So for example, if we see some lore shit, we can stimulate a specific currency. Okay, so I think that's clear. So there's the factors of, how did Wyman say it? The different things who are influencing the coins are not visible for you guys. We know them, or I don't even remember. But
yeah,
there are different things.
That's a good question of the chicken place. Inflation and deflation. So
yes.
We don't have gold anymore, so that means that at the pirate exchange you will buy with your own currency. Because I'm now an orc, I will have to pay in SLM, and you can also see inflation and deflation. So, for instance, the pale oak log went down in price because of deflation, but other things might go up. It depends all on how the currency is doing. So that's pretty much it.
Yes.
You can see 90% deflation. This is of course rubies, so that won't show it, but other things all show that because of the SLM going down, the prices go also down.
Yeah. Okay. Or else I'm gonna skip a bit, because user interface and race warning is something for after that. But I first want to talk about the combat log, because I think it's the most interesting for you guys.
Yeah, wait. First, what I forgot to say. For now, of course, the values are really close to each other, but like in a month time, it can be that magma orbs are worth twice as much as the SLM. So that's also something you have to keep in mind when you're putting bounties, when you're putting auction house stuff, that kind of stuff. Okay, now we can talk about the combat.
All right. So, as you may know, we had a lot of problems with the combat things. So, for example, one problem was the combat log. We didn't have a combat log. So now we do have a combat log. So, are you in survival Earls? Yeah. So, if you hit me or if I hit you, then do you
still
see
have to,
the time?
We still have to fix the red alert thing.
Yeah, no problem. So you have a timer of 15 seconds when you're in combat. So what does that mean? While you are in combat, you can't use commands like kspawn. So if Oral hits me again and he tries to use kspawn, he shouldn't be able to use that command.
Oh. Oops. That was because I was using the admin commands. That's my bad.
Okay, you can.
I used the admin commands. That's my bad.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh, I can't TP.
Okay.
GG.
Okay, the normal TP doesn't work, but okay. All right. So that's gonna be fixed when the server opens. So you will not be able to use kspawn and shit. You won't be able to use other commands. What is
if you crash or log out?
Yeah. So if you log out while you are in combat and you leave the server, then you have 3 minutes to log back on. If you don't, you'll die. If you log back on, nothing will happen. You just will be in combat again. So that's the difference. You'll get in combat for 15 seconds. If you log out, you'll just die.
We mainly just did that because otherwise, if we killed it instantly, people can crash, people's internet can fail, whatever. So we give the people a chance to get back online. If they don't, they're just killed. You get the loot, and then they're banned for 2 hours. That's also an interesting thing. We changed the death ban. Now you only get banned. You only get banned if you're killed by a player, and the max amount of ban, like the max amount of hours you get banned is 2. So
yeah,
that's also changed.
Yep. Then something else. We also added death messages. So from now on, if you'll die because of PvP, you'll get a death message. The killer is still hidden, so it won't be a problem for assassinations. But if Earl kills me with a custom sword, so yeah, maybe you can take a custom sword.
If I rename I love Seaman, and you see Ethereum Seaman was injured by the Ethereum Orals with weapon I love Seaman, and I get his loot. Yeah, he bought the auction item I put. Okay, Seaman will be back. I hope. Isn't 3 minutes quite a short time? Yeah, I guess, but if you like the chances of somebody's game crashing or internet crashing while in fight is like really low, so we will see about that. GG. It shows that you killed Seaman.
Huh?
Oh yeah, the old message is still there. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's only for you. That's only for you.
Oh, okay. That's only for me?
Yeah, cause I didn't. Oh no. But how did they work again? They fucking glitched for.
Well, just keep in
For
mind, we will fix it. It's only the first message that people will see. So
Yeah.
this one you won't see. Only this one.
It's an easy fix, by the way.
Okay. Dan, about the race warning system that Louis suggested.
Oh, yeah. So give me 1 minute. So I'll disable this, and this. Alright, okay, reload. Alright. Should be fixed. So the race warning system, you're a Nork? Yeah. So, for example, if I am a bit further, I'm in a land and I just want to share my location to other races, I can use the command /location share. If you do that, you can see in the chat that my location is shared with the coordinates. You can press on it if you have Lunar Client to create a waypoint to it if that's needed. But what is supposed to say? Yeah, okay. So that is the thing with the location sharing. For example, if you see an intruder, so for example, Antec is on Orkland, I can just use the command /location intruder Antec. And as you can see, it gives a sound message, and intruder alert Seaman YT reported Antec at these coordinates. So these are my own coordinate.
Important to know, yeah, it's Siemens coordinates, it's not Antec's coordinates. So
yeah. So it are my coordinates, not Antec's coordinates, so it won't leak any meta information. So that's for an intruder. Then there is a third command with the location, and that is the location invasion. So what is the difference between intruder and invasion? Invasion is if you see a whole race or you see multiple people on your land who are not supposed to be there, you can just use /location invasion, for example, human. And as you can see, invasion alert Seaman YT reported human invasion. So those are three ways to communicate with your whole race and to make the warning system more easy without it being a meta thing, like an automatic meta cross the line thing, you know. So that's it for the location. And then we also have a relationships update, and we can show that real quick. So, for example, there are a lot of people who want to marry each other. It kind of looks like a Minecraft Tinder. And to support that, we made a relationship event. Yes. So, for example, if Orals wants to marry me... Oh no, Orals, can you hover... if I'm typing something... Can you hover over my name?
Yeah, you're single.
Yes, I'm single. As you can see, I'm single. Well, I can change that, or Orals can change that, if he uses the command /relationship. So, Orals, can you maybe marry me? Do you want to marry me? So, Orals proposed me. I can accept with /relationship marry Orals. And as you can see, there is a message, Seaman YT and Orals are forever joined in marriage. If we're typing right now, and Orals can do the same, you can see that we're married and when the date was that we were married. So this is the thing for weddings. Now there are a lot of weddings, but there are also a lot of divorces, and that's also a feature we implemented. So if Orals says, yo Seaman, I don't like you anymore, he can divorce me just by using the command. So can you use it, Orals? Yes. The bond is broken. Orals and Seaman YT walk separate paths. Yes, like that. Then if we type again, you can see that we're single again. So that's for the relationship thing. Now, if you're someone who doesn't like to show his or her relationship status, you can also hide your relationship status just by using slash relationship height. And if I'm typing right now, you can't hover over my name. If you want to show it again, you can just show slash relationship show. And if you then are typing again, you can see that I'm single again. No end tag. So that's it for the relationship thing. All right.
Yep. Okay, what's next? I think we came to the race changes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, first of all, we upped the cap of race level to 100 now, so you can become level 100 now. And we completely changed every perk people got. You will see some perks that are the same, but mostly it will be completely changed. Maybe important to say first, we kind of went with a rock, paper, scissors method. How this works is every race, so imagine I'm now an orc, every race is good against 2 other races and bad against 2 other races. Just like in rock, paper, scissors. For instance, I'm gonna pick elves as a example right now. You will see it in the patch note how it works exactly. Elves are strong against orcs and Zoran, and they do plus 50% more damage. Elves are weak against dwarves and humans, and they deal minus 50% damage. So allies also got a lot more strategic now, because if I'm an elf, I'm weak against dwarves and humans, so it might be handy to team up with a team that is strong against dwarves or humans, because dwarves are a real threat right now in the server, so it might be a good idea to team up with another nation that is strong against the dwarves. Also...
15%, not 50.
Yeah, not 50. 15. Yeah. So... then the perks. I can talk about the perks a bit. I'm gonna show them really quick because I'm not gonna stand still with every perk. You can view the patch notes, and to be completely honest, we didn't really have the time to test them completely. We know they work. Like the most ones work. If one of them glitches, tell us, open a ticket. If one of them is way too OP, tell us, open a ticket. We will be changing it a lot. This is the 1.1 update. If we do bug fixes or like a small update, it will be 1.1.1. So no worries, we will keep updating, especially the perks, because those are of course the most important. But now, if I raise set orals elf, here, now I'm an elf. If I do slash raise skills, like I said, you have perks until level 100 now. We can go over them. I'm just gonna show you the level 1s, because of course the level 2 and 3s will be just better versions of those ones. So for instance, fleet foot, of course, a walk speed, that will still stay the same, but we updated a bit. You also, if you sprint, it grants a 7-second speed 1. Then nature's gift, on sprint, you also get regeneration with a cooldown of 50 seconds. This one stayed the same, I think. I'm not 100% sure. You have a 10% chance to negate fall damage. Then the jump boost, of course. Bow damage more. We just upped it a lot because the percentages were really low. And now, of course, you can also use I suspect, with respect, whatever on bows. This one is also really good. You get resistance 2 and speed 2 with a cooldown of 2 minutes when you're low. So that's a good thing to survive a fight. Also, important thing to say, I forgot this. Every race has 4 offensive and 4 defensive perks to balance it out a bit, because Zoran only had defensive ones and not really offensive ones, and orcs had only offensive ones and not really defensive ones. So we changed it up a bit, and every race now has 4 defensive and 4 offensive ones. If I go back, Evasion, 8% chance to half incoming damage. That's a really good one. Then you have Eagle Eye, permanent night vision, arrow marks. Okay, so you get permanent night vision, but at night only. But also when you hit someone with a bow, you can give them the glowing effect for 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes, depending on which level of Eagle Eye you have. And then those are just upgraded ones. To see the upgraded ones, just view our patch notes. Then race set Orals Orc. The Orc perks. First of all, Brutal Strikes. I think that this one stayed the same. I'm not 100% sure, but it's just a melee damage buff. Then you have the Battle Endurance. Is that you reduce that one also stayed the same? Yeah. Then you have Warcry. After being damaged, your next hit this bonus damage. This one's really good. Then you have Thick Skin, is that you get permanent armor bonus. So armor bonus is the icons here. You get one more than the others. So that's also a really good one. Bloodlust is strength after a kill. So not anymore after hitting someone. After a kill you get strength. This one is more balanced than the other one that we had, because of course killing someone is not that easy, but if you do kill someone you will get a kind of reward. Pain Fueled, this is also a survivor one. Like if you're low HP, you get resistance. It starts really bad, but the level 3 one is really good. Then we have Heavy Blows. On hit, you have the chance to apply slowness 1. On higher levels, you will also give weakness, I think. I'm not completely sure. I won't show it. You will have to view the patch notes, because we put a lot of work in the patch notes. And then this one is really good. You have Last Stand. This kinda works like a Totem of Undying, but not completely. If somebody kills you, you will receive half of your health back. So it kinda works like a Totem of Undying, but you don't get the what is it? The absorption hearts, I think. And it has a 90-minute cooldown. Level 2 has a 60-minute cooldown, and level 3 has a 30-minute cooldown. So this one is really, really, really good. And then, of course, the other ones will just be upgraded versions of the ones I just showed you. I'm gonna view at the chat real quick. Yeah, people are talking a lot about the race perks, but we're open to suggestions, and people can leave their thoughts on it, whatever. We will be changing it constantly, because of course we didn't really have the time to test them fully. So if we notice that one is way too OP or one is way too bad, like I saw somebody saying the Eagle Eye is a bit underpowered, I do agree a bit, but not completely. But we can talk about it. And we can see, like, if another race is way too OP compared to another one, we will change it, no worries. Then, race set Oral Zorin. The Zorins. New perks. I'm not sure. I think every perk is different, because we can agree Zorins were really underpowered, but they got a lot of cool perks right now. First of all, Shadow Harvest. Crits deal 10%, have a 10% chance to apply weakness 1 for 3 seconds. And it also goes up, of course, with the level 1, level 2, level 3. Then we have Void Echo. After damage, you store 10% in your own damage and release it a knockback. So if I get damaged, I store 10% of that damage in myself, kinda, and I release it with a knockback punch. So to kinda get the other person away from me. 10% more damage if you backstab someone, or if you're invisible. So this one's also really good. So imagine me and Simon are fighting, and he's running away from me. that means I'm backstabbing him, so I deal more damage because I'm behind him. Then we also have Soul Step. This one stayed the same, I think. You get less fall damage in darkness, so not only anymore at night, I think, because it first was only at night. Now also just in darkness. Then you also deal more damage at low light or night. This one's really cool. It's sort of a reset of time. If you're about to die, you get teleported back 3 blocks, invisible, and speed 1, so you can run away, kinda. This one, the level 1 is really not that good, but believe me when I say this, the level 3 is really good. You get teleported like 8 blocks behind or 10 blocks behind, just so you can run away, forfeit, whatever. It's like the survival one. If you're, basically, if you just look at all the perks, we made sure that every race has one survival perk, every race has a damage perk, every race has this perk. We kind of balanced it out because, of course, the other perks were really unbalanced. Then we have Shadow Step. This one stayed the same. You can blink 8 blocks while sneaking plus right click, and you have a cooldown of 20 seconds. I'm not 100% sure if I implemented this already, but I will. You can turn this off and off, on and off, because a lot of people were complaining about building, but I will make sure you can turn this on and off. And the cooldown will go down, the blocks will go further, depending on what level it is. And then the last perk is the Night Veil. This one gives you night vision and resistance 1 in night or at low light. So resistance 1 is really, really good. And I'm not completely sure, but I think the level 3 is even better than this.
Yeah, Orals.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say something. For everyone complaining about the things that it is way too OP, we made sure that every race has some good perks. And also, it's not a normal PvP server, so the PvPers in here have to change their mind by just getting used to this nations concept, and that is that all races have different abilities. So, like the thing with Zoran's getting TP'd back and shit, it just is part of nations now. So you have to anticipate on that when you're PvPing or when you're practicing to PvP. And there will be a game mode very soon where you can PvP with the race perks without being in nations. So that's for
yeah, you kind of have to adapt to your perks. Yeah, and of course, a lot of people are now complaining that it's too OP. If it's too OP, we will just nerf it. If it's not too OP, we will just buff it. It just works like that. It's simple. And also, you have to keep in mind, Antex said something about Zorans and Orcs being unkillable, but depending on the rock, paper, scissors method, they also deal less damage to you. So it kind of depends to who you're fighting and what perks they have. Then dwarves. Orals, dwarf. The dwarf perks. Race skills. Okay, first of all, this one stayed the same. You get haste 1 while mining. Also, level 2 and 3 give you haste permanently, so that means that you can fight quicker. So for the people complaining Zorans and Orcs were unkillable, you can literally, if you're a dwarf, you can use your sword quicker than other people, so that's also a really good perk. Then you have Stone Guard on damage, so if you get damaged, you get resistant 1 for 3 seconds, and it has a cooldown. Then you have Mountain's Fury. Consume an next immediate for bonus damage. Okay, so I'm not completely sure, but I think you have to right click, and when you do that, you deal bonus damage on your next melee hit, or it just activates automatically. I think it activates automatically, and it has a short cooldown. Iron Constitution. It reduces the effect of negative effects. The time of negative effects. So imagine we now have splash potions, so a lot of people will make weakness pots, a lot of people will make poison pots. those will all be reduced in time. I think like half. So if you get 3 minutes, you will only get 1 minute and 30 seconds. And also, of course, the wither effect, the poison aspect, the ice aspect, they will also all be half than they were. And we have unyielding. You get reduced knockback taken. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And it will also be better depending on what level it is. This one is a survival one. Last stand. On low HP, you get absorption and regeneration, and the cooldown also gets lower depending on what level it is. Then we have shield mastery. When your shield gets broken, so you can't use it again, it takes less time to use it back again. So dwarves are really good with shields. And then we have Earthen Resolve. This gives you resistance to and slowness when you are low, I think. Or that, yeah, it activates automatically when you're low. And of course, this one is really good right now, but the level 3 will be even better. So you have to check the patch notes for that. Then we only have humans left. Then humans, they probably also had the worst skills. We will see right now. First of all, we have battle focus. After you get hit by someone, you gain strength 1 for 2 seconds, and you have a cooldown of 20 seconds. Then we have adaptability. This one stayed the same, I think. You get reduced damage taken by 4%. Then you have team spirit. If you are fighting with a team and people are near you, so 8 blocks, you gain speed. All of the people gain speed and strength, and it has a cooldown of 40 seconds. Then we have second wind. When this is a kind of survival one again, when you're low HP, you grant 2 absorption hearts with a cooldown of 90 seconds. It's just like you're eating a golden apple when you're low. Then you have combat awareness. You get 80% damage versus slowed or weakened targets. So what this means is if you throw a slowness pot on someone or a weakness pot on someone, humans deal 8% more damage on them. And this will also scale depending on which level it is, of course. Then we have survival instinct. If you are low, you get speed 2 and invisibility for 2 seconds, and it has a cooldown of 120 seconds, so 2 minutes. This will also be, again, this one is really good. Level 3 is really good of this one. It's just this one and this one are kind of survival instincts. Yeah, just to keep the humans alive when they're fighting. Then we have 2 to go. We have opportunist. After an enemy uses an ability, so for instance, the orc last stand one, the totem of undying one. For instance, dwarves using their ability when they're low, you get 10% more damage for 3 seconds, and it has a cooldown of 25 seconds. And then the last one is defensive awareness, is that you get 5% less damage if somebody crits you. So critting humans is not a good idea, or well, it is, but you will deal less damage if they have this perk, and of course, depending on the last perks, it will be better. So that's basically it. I think we did everything about the race perks. The only thing we have to say is that we now have the unenchant command, so if people want enchantments gone of their gear, of their swords, we can now easily take it away from it.
And one more thing to say, I released the patch notes in #patch notes on the Discord, so you can have a summary of all we said in this stream.
With the AI fucking image.
What? Oh yeah. It is no AI image. I designed it myself.
Okay, so to view every race perk completely, you can view in #patch notes. You can view the patch notes there. And I see a lot of people complaining about it being too OP or whatever. Just don't do that. If something is too OP, we will nerf it. If something is not strong enough, we will buff it. It's not that simple to balance perks. So just be a bit patient. That's all we ask. I think we're done then.
Yeah, that is basically it. Item shop. There's one more thing I want to say. So Nations is opening in 1 hour. So we have 1 hour and 4 minutes to fix the combat log and shit. It will be done. But we hope to see you all again in 1 hour on the Nations server. And the disarm thing, I kind of agree with everyone.
Yeah, we will see. Wait. I have an idea. Let me check. Look in the micro chat. Look at the Minecraft chat. Look at the Minecraft chat. No, it's good then, Okay. So that's basically it. We hope to all see you in an hour time. About the disarm thingy, I will disable it temporarily and we will see what we do with it. So, that's it.
Alright. That's it, I think. Are we gonna close the stream now?
Yeah. So thank you for watching.
Right.
We both hope to see you at in an hour time. So yeah, whatever. So don't forget to check the patch notes. And we hope you have